9:15 Mountain Time, May 1st. I'm not one of those people that need to have, I just need to have the sunshine. I like cold weather. I like all the seasons. I'm not, jonesing for the cold or, like my mom, she's so anxious to get her pool, to get out. She wants to be around her pool and in her pool and stuff, I'm just not one of those people that need to have super hot, warm water or warm weather. But we are coming into spring, and that is a great thing just because the different seasons are wonderful, So I want to talk to you guys real quick. I'm on my way to my orthodontist for my 12-week checkup for my Invisalign. Somebody asked me, how's it going with your Invisalign? I was like, I freaking hate it. I mean, who likes orthodontia? Nobody likes orthodontia. Nobody wants braces or trays or nobody wants that stuff. But so my 12-week checkup at Marcus Lowry Orthodontics in Meridian. Totally excited. I like him a lot. He's a cool dude. So I'm excited to see him. So I want to bring up something here that, I don't know, I just thought about it. And I think someone here needs to hear this. Sometimes I get these feelings inside of me that just say, hey, you need to go live and you need to talk about this. I want to remind you to stop beating yourself up about being so emotional about this whole weight loss journey. All right, so there are a lot, I gotta pick my nose, hold on. There are a lot of things happening right now to you. We're not even talking about physically. We'll touch on that in a second. Emotionally, there's so many things that happen during weight loss, emotionally, that you go through. So many changes you're going through, and you guys say it when you post, you'll say, gosh, I haven't seen this weight in 20 years. I haven't seen my family in 6 months. They're all reacting. You'll walk down the road and no one will recognize you. There's so many things that are happening that are going on inside your head that about with weight loss, with regard to weight loss. Physiologically, there's over 600 hormones in the body, and they're just going nuts right now. You are completely and totally changing your body. You're completely switching over to ketosis. You're completely getting off all of the carbs and the sugar. Yeah, that's all happening. So there's a surge of hormones that are regulating. They're returning to baseline. They're finding a new norm. So that's going to affect you emotionally. But in other ways, you're just going through all kinds of emotional changes right now as you lose your weight. As you walk through this journey, as you go through this, there are just, think of all the times. Think of before you found Code Red and how miserable you were. You were aware of your weight from the moment you woke up to the moment you went to sleep. You were aware of your weight even during the night when you wanted to go roll over and it was difficult. Maybe you wear a CPAP when you sleep, but you don't ever get to escape your weight then. You are aware of your weight constantly when you're heavy. Everything is hard. Everything from tying your shoes to giving somebody a hug to getting in the car. Everything is hard when you're heavy. And you're constantly reminded of it. So now that you're losing the weight and things are changing, think of all the things that now you're doing that you're constantly being reminded of your weight loss. So take all those things that you used to feel when you were heavy. They're still happening, but in a different way. You're still aware. I mean, it starts when you first wake up, right? You first wake up, no headaches, no joint aches. You roll out of bed easier. Just sitting up is easier. You get up with a renewed energy. You walk to the bathroom. You sit down on the toilet. That's a lot easier. you go pee, you get up off the toilet, you strip down naked, and you see the number on the scale. Like, there are so many things happening during the day that are reminding you of your weight loss journey. And so, circling full back around here, why are you so surprised that you're just emotional? What? Of course you're emotional. Of course you're emotional. This is a huge change in your life. You're going through some massive changes. Everybody's talking about your weight loss. It's always being brought up. I mean, Carrie and I talk about Code Red all the time. Mom and Carrie and Christy, we talk about Code Red constantly. If my dad's there, we talk about Code Red when my dad's there. We all talk about Code Red constantly. Like, the things we learn, the successes of the people. Like, you know, we're always bouncing ideas off of each other. We're always, Carrie and I, oh my gosh, we'll learn new things, and we'll constantly telling each other about studies. So I know that this is a constant thing in your life, that you're aware of your food and you're aware of your weight. And it is emotional. People are bringing it up. You're bringing it up. You're watching videos. So why are you surprised that it's really, it's affecting you? Why are you so surprised? And you go, I don't know why. People come up to me. Here's a good example. You guys come up to me at a book signing, or you see me out in public, and you go to give me a hug, and you go, I don't know why I'm crying. Really? You don't know why you're crying? Because your life is totally changed and changing. And you don't know why you're crying? I cried my eyes out during a dog's purpose. Like, I cry all the time. You guys see me cry all the time. I cry all the time. Why are you so hard on yourself about being so emotional right now? It's totally okay. It's totally okay. You know, you meet somebody, I don't know. It could be a combination. You could be crying because I don't know. You're finally, like, when you meet me, and people cry when they meet me, and I love it. Sometimes I cry too. And people are always I can't believe I'm shaking, I'm crying, I don't know why. Why wouldn't you be? This is huge. You know, you're meeting me. I introduced you into this, yeah. I do, Andrea. I introduced you to this lifestyle. It's actually working for you. You feel freaking fantastic. And now, after seeing me on videos for 8 months, you're finally meeting me in person. You're getting to finally tell me what you've been rehearsing this whole time to tell me. It's totally okay. It's totally okay. You get on the scale, you cry. Dr. Corey got on into the dressing room every time she cried in the dressing room. It's okay. It's okay to be emotional. It's okay to get through your kid's birthday party without touching the cupcakes and be so proud of yourself that you're crying. There's nothing wrong with that. So stop beating yourself up for being so emotional. It's okay. Because it's an emotional time, physiologically and just inside your head, and just inside your head. There are so many things that you are going through every day, that you are experiencing every day, victories, that it's okay to cry. It's okay to feel any kind of emotion. You might be mourning. There's so many things. I say cry because that's the one thing that is happening the most of, with people. But there are other things. You might be feeling anger because you fell off the wagon. Hold on a second. Here we go. You might be feeling emotional because you fell off the wagon. Now you're feeling angry with yourself. Yeah, I bet you are. I'm going to be angry with you. I'll tell you that right now. So it's not just crying. It's not just happy tears. There are all kinds of emotions that you're experiencing, and that is okay. It's what I want to tell you. I want to tell you that's totally okay to feel that way. It's totally okay to go through this because you're going through massive. Losing weight is, remember, weight loss is on everybody's mind all the time. Weight loss is on everybody's mind all the time. So now you're mastering it? Yeah, it's like the biggest thing ever in your life. Or if you're falling off the wagon, now you're falling off the wagon. And that could be just as devastating. So emotions, yeah, go ahead and welcome them because they're going to come. They're going to come. And that's okay. Stop being so hard on yourself and just be okay with it because that's just how it goes. It's a big change. You guys have a good day.